The components that we need for today's circuit are LEDs, one BC547 transistor, 1K resistor and one 220 ohm resistor, a PIR sensor module, some jumper wires and a breadboard.
This is the circuit diagram.
Alright. So it contains 3 pins. So this one is ground, this middle one is our output pin, and this one is VCC pin. We can use between 5 volts to 12 volts to provide the power to this PIR sensor module.
So we have two configuration modes for PIR sensor. One mode is repeatable and the another is non-repeatable. Currently it is set to non-repeatable mode.
So currently, if you can see that it is connected to the first 2 pins and it is connected in non-repeatable mode. If we change the jumper, to these pins, so it changes its functioning to repeatable mode.
We have two more settings here. The first one on the right side is to set the sensitivity of the PIR sensor, and the second one on the left is for the duration for which the light will remain on.
So let's connect this PIR sensor module to the breadboard. So I'm going to use these jumper wires to connect these 3 pins with my breadboard. So I'll be using these 3 wires. I'll be connecting these 3 to the breadboard. So this is my VCC cable, this is my output cable, and this is my ground cable. So I'm going to connect this output to one 220 ohm resistance. Next I'm going to connect the base of the transistor. So this is my base pin, this is my collector pin, and this is my emitter pin. So I'm going to connect this base pin to the resistance. Okay, so I'm going to connect the LEDs now. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect two LEDs in series, and then I'm going to connect it to the collector. So positive of the LEDs will be connected to a resistance, and that resistance will be connected to the power supply. Alright, so negative of this LED is connected to positive of this LED. Alright, so I'm going to connect remaining LEDs in the same fashion. Now what we need to do is we need to connect the negative terminal of both LEDs together, and then we will connect that to the collector.
Now I'm going to connect positive pin of the LEDs to the power source using resistance.
So last thing that we need to do is we need to connect this emitter to ground. So this is the final circuit. Okay, then let's connect the power supply and check if it is working.
So it takes a 30 to 60 seconds to calibrate itself.
Alright, so it is calibrated now. So it will stay on for the duration that is set using the potentiometer. So it takes a few seconds, around 5 to 8 seconds, before you can trigger it again.
If you enjoyed the video, do like it, share it, and subscribe for more content and more amazing videos like this. Don't forget to press the bell icon to receive the notification when I upload new videos.